Hello, welcome back to another shower thought. It's been so long since I made one of these, but right now I'm taking a shower and holy shit, I can't stop thinking about magic, so I'm gonna talk about magic. What's it called? So, I've been thinking about like magic as a whole in the like, acknowledging the fact that the secondary market exists at all, like because it is a largely defining part of the player base who is partaking in that. Like, Magic players that like the game enough to like have an understanding of it, but understand how the cards move, but also how the cards work mechanically in the game. Like people who understand why cards have the value that they have, for example, like Dockside Extortionist. That card came out. Wizards of the Coast wasn't planning on making this busted ass card and said, oh, I mean, this works with the theme, you know, it's cute. Here you go. That's how commander sets have always been. Like, even since OG commander sets, like, when Scavenging Ooze or True Name Nemesis came into the, like, being available in Legacy and Vintage and all these sets, like, those cards went crazy even back in the day. Like, this has been a trend that Wizards of the Coast has been doing for a while. Like, just when they're designing, like, the commander set specifically is just thinking that the team is mostly just trying to focus on having the sets that work well with versus one another, like in a vacuum maybe, but also trying to tell lore through it. Because like Ataraxa, that's still like last thing, for example, that we've heard of from New Phyrexia for a while, and pretty much until Vorinclex showed up, it's like, ooh, the Paraders have this cool Death Angel. Wow! Like, unironically, it's just because in Commander, you know of it, but nobody else knows that it exists. And I'm pretty sure Atraxa, because now that the Eldrazi are creeping up, they're going to come back swinging. I have a couple of theories about like what the Eldrazi are going to do. I'm very concerned about it. It's gonna be great. So we already know that Jiggy-Taxias, well, they got the God group, they got a Plano Portal, and they already understand how to transport at least inorganic matter through Vorinclex. So they had to like only his Phyrexian parts fast, and then he had to reform himself when he came over here. Well, not over here, but like to Kaldheim. So like that's why that was not like one-to-one the same Vorinclex. Well, it doesn't matter. Like New Phyrexia still got what it wanted, which was like god shit. So I don't know if like when we go back, because we're going to see more and more New Phyrexia as we keep moving forward. It's like we know, because all of the story is coming out with South, that nothing here really affected New Phyrexia as much. Like New Phyrexia got a W. Like, straight up, okay, now we have a Planeswalker, and now we have all these OP spells. Now we know about the Eldrazi, and Ulamog's carcass is chilling in Zendikar. All they need to do is bloink, yoink, because we know the Eldrazi were there, and it's not like nobody like hit it or anything. It was just sitting there, like the Forbidden Monument. And there's no reason why the Phyrexians wouldn't go after Eldrazi shit the second they hear of it. And that's going to be concerning. So I also have a lot of things about Emrakul specifically involving her, because, well, I don't think, because Eldrazi were so ancient that they were sealed, they never dealt with the Phyrexia threat, I believe. I may be wrong about that, but I don't think they've ever had to deal with one another. I think New Phyrexia is gonna show up immediately, what's the term? Complete Ulamog, and it's gonna be GG immediately. It's gonna be everything that we saw from like Zendikar Rising versus Eldrazi and Phyrexia. It's gonna be so fucking scary but so cool. And I think Emrakul is going to have to show up and intervene in some way, because holy shit. I think that we're going to see a manifestation of Emrakul coming from like the Eldritch Moon or something. to make like an Emrakul planeswalker, because we know that there's like the VTuber version of Emrakul that already exists in the lore. All they need to do is this, okay, well now I'm projecting it like here, in front of you, to everyone. Because I'm Emrakul and I can do that. So, I think we may see like an Planeswalker Eldrazi or something. Because from my perspective of events, Emrakul didn't want to keep consuming like Zendikar. Emrakul is a higher intelligence from what we understand. I think it was like, I can't stop my brothers. Well, actually couldn't, but like, I see no reason to stop them, but I don't want to do this anymore. So Emrakul was chilling and then got baited on, what's her name? Nahiri's little temper tantrum, essentially, because she knew what she was playing with, and she honestly should not have done that. It doesn't, like, I know, like, eye for an eye, but, like, that was not good, and not a good idea in general at all. Just because you can do it doesn't mean that you should do it, you know? Yeah, you call Emrakul, and we know from lore that Emrakul, Consulek, and Ulamog have been manifesting themselves to the merfolk as the gods. That's why they were the forbidden gods. So they haven't, like, I think Emrakul grasps like being like an entity overlapping a plane already. And now that it came out and understands what it means to like have a corporeal form, I think Emrakul's actually pretty nice and cozy inside that moon, because we know that the moon of Innistrad has had some very strange properties for a long time. Like, unique in the multiverse. Like, that's why Sorin, like, the Hell Vault was made out of that. I think Avacyn was also made out of that or something. Or, like, I don't know. Moon magic. And that's why Tamio liked it so much there. Moon magic! Oh, this is gonna, what's coming is gonna be insane. And I'm ready for it. Oh, yeah. But, oh yeah, talking about like, but how that affects reprints, in the secondary, as far as the secondary market goes, I really like the fact that, for example, Thalia, I'm going to use Thalia as an example. In the lore, you know, we see her character progression of like, kind of like, becoming the heretic Karthar, because at some point, like, the church got corrupted, and I was like, fuck that, so they did the same trap, the church was the same trap, like, they had to reset it. Like blinking it, they blinked it. Like guy, like no, my guy. Oh, yes, my guy was. Like same trap. He also blinked. What else? Oh yeah, but it's interesting as like the placement in time of Thalia right now in the lore, like, is he essentially her core came back to where she was when she was first printed, and I think that's why it's very flavorful to just reprint her text, but give her the new paint of coat that is the, what's it called? The new art that we see from like time skip Thalia essentially, because OG Thalia is just like how do you, I don't know. No, I don't know. Let's move on. But I think that was really cool, and I hope that if they do more flavorful reprints from like older cards, and nobody will be hurt from it. I think it will be a good thing for the game just to like have more cards available. And I know that Standard wants to like keep itself a little more isolated, so like they don't blow shit up. Like shit's already blown up. Who cares? Just as long as it's flavorful. I mean, what if you're making Historic a little more broken? Historic's already pretty broken. Maybe it's not like modern broken yet, but you know, we're gonna get there with Power Creep. At that point, like, it's gonna be about the same, except for like, oh, maybe like there's a couple of decks that you can only make in modern because like they're just not Historic legal. And oh, okay, well, but like most of those decks, like I'm gonna use Tron for example, Hyper Tron. It's dropped in the tiers, kind of like it used to be like I think it was tier 1 for a second, but most of the time it was like tier 2. It's definitely not tier 2 anymore, from what I hear. With all the power creep, like Modern Horizons 1 and 2, like, unless maybe it was, oh, maybe there'd be an Lord of the Rings set could buff it somehow. We don't know. We don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see, and that's why I'm also pretty interested in the graphics coming back. But yeah, that's 10 minutes. I've just been talking. I hope that it sounds well because I forgot that I'm supposed to turn off the water. But I'm pretty much done. I was supposed to just like here with you guys, but yeah. Well, that's gonna be it. If you like magical speculation and funny opening videos and other funny memes, well, you know, there's gonna be plenty of those. Me and Sodium Cut are doing a box opening collab video of Kamigawa Neon Dynasty because we went halfsies on what's it called? On the collector booster box. So you're gonna see a lot of shiny cards, so stick around for that one, alright? So this has been your friend, my friend, and well, I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you haven't showered, take a shower. Peace.